This was my first time at Brick Fair. I got back from our store tour road trip only about a week ago and I packed up again and headed back down to Virginia. I saw some familiar faces from home and from the road trip, and I met some brand new faces. As soon as we got there, I noticed Beyond the Brick doing their interviews. I heard from a number of stores on the road trip that Beyond the Brick had just been there, because apparently they were doing the same thing only days ahead of me. I decided to pull an Uno reverse card on them here and interview the interviewer. Josh, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
From Beyond the Brick.
Exactly right.
So, funny story. I did a road trip recently around the country and I was hitting as many Lego stores as possible. I can't tell you how many of them were like, oh, Beyond the Brick was here a couple days ago. So how was your road trip?
Very good, yeah. We spend a lot of time road tripping throughout the country just because there's conventions all over from East Coast to West Coast, and we like to visit as many cool Lego places as possible, so we do hit a lot of places up when we're traveling.
Yeah, it was almost every Bricks and Minifigs I went to.
Yes. We've been to a lot of Bricks and Minifigs. They're fantastic. We love working with them, and I mean, you never know what really cool stuff, especially the older retired stuff that they have there is amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was literally like 3 days, I think someone said you had just been there. I was like, oh crap. I go to the next one, they're like, oh, Beyond the Brick is here. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So anyway, I'm glad. I was happy to see you here.
What are some of your favorite builds that you've seen out here at the
We
show?
literally just got here. This is the first thing we
gotcha.
recorded. I wanted to, yeah, Josh's instinct kicked in and he reverse carded the interview back onto me. Well played. But as you can see from many other videos, he's a super nice guy and it was really cool to meet him. I should have got John, the cameraman, too, but I didn't want to take up too much of their time. All right, cool. Thanks for talking. Nice
Sure, yeah. Have a great day.
Quick shout out to my cameraman Alex. This day was all planned last minute and he stepped in literally that morning to help out. So thanks, Alex. Hello.
Hi.
It's funny seeing you here because it's like 4 hours from home, but we live about 2 minutes apart.
I know.
Last time I saw this, it was half this big.
Yes, it was. I doubled the size. I took apart the old one because the way I had it built on platforms, it wasn't good to get through doors. So my husband told me I needed to redo it. So I took the whole thing apart. And then I was like, well, if I'm taking it apart, I might as well double it in size. Someone had done another interview and someone had said, I wish the castle was more mocked. So I completely took my castle apart and redid it. Another new addition is the Luna Lovegood house. And that's probably the biggest new addition. I just expanded or made buildings a little bit bigger. It doesn't fit in my house.
Where do you keep it?
So it's on smaller platforms, and I was able to buy shelving units, and all the platforms stay on the shelving units, and then all my buildings are in boxes.
Yeah, so it probably feels really good to have it all out here.
Yes, it does, it does.
Cool. Congratulations on the upgrade.
Thank you so much.
Chris, right? Yes, Chris. I met Chris at my local Brickfest 3 years prior with his Brick Fillet mock, and apparently neither of us have changed our shirts since then.
This is a collaboration with Charm City Log. There's about 20 different people.
I love the pirate ship too. I'm going through a pirate ship phase right now. Love the pirate ship.
Thank you. And I was gonna have it where basically the ship hit the rock and then split in half, but it didn't quite come out the way that I thought, but it still came out really good.
Yeah, it's great. It's very creative. Good job. Thanks for talking.
Thank you.
Next, I ran into Mark, who I talked to recently on the road trip in Atlanta Brick Company. He is also known for being LEGO Masters Season 2, spoiler alert, winner. So, what are you doing away from your table?
So I actually don't have a display today. I'm just walking around having a good time. I've stopped at the Atlanta Brick Co booth a couple times because I work there and it's a spot to hang out for a little bit. But yeah, it's a great place. If you like Lego, you got to stop by this cool Lego convention, right?
It's insane. I mean, I've been to Brickfest because that's near me.
Yeah.
This blows it out of the water.
Yeah, Brickfest is like a little, barely a taste of a real Lego convention like this one. This is Brick Fair, Virginia. It's all the Lego.
All right, thanks for talking. Nice seeing you again.
Thanks, John.
I'm here with Evan.
Yes, my name's Evan, and I also go by Brick Knave in Lego circles. Over here, we have the Oasis Ambush, which is like a modern take on the original Oasis Ambush set. Over here, we have the Doors of Doom. Over here, we have the Hall of Anubis. Now we have the Bold and the Boulder, and you see, not all adventurers are lucky. Some of them, unfortunately, are not fast enough to escape the boulders.
Cool, I like it. Thank you. So I'm here with Benjamin.
Ben Good. So the number one question I get asked is about this large purple windscreen, and is it Lego, and where does it come from? And the answer is the pop-up party bus. It's a setup from the Lego Movie 2. It barely appears in the movie. It is a great set, and it has a lot of transparent purple. And so I realized that's an opportunity because transparent purple's been pretty limited over the years. So the story with the dinosaur tails is I bought nearly 1,000 for another project without doing any test builds for that project, and then discovered they didn't work the way I want them to. And so I needed something else to do with them. I knew the red would work great with the medium azure because Lego makes great colors. And when I realized The red azure combination works with the purple white combination. That was my project.
Thanks for talking.
I'm Sherry Harris. My daughter does the Toy Story mosaics. I ended up trying this as my first mosaic just to get my feet wet. This is mine as well. This is my son. So I did the Marine Corps emblem. It is 28,160 individual dots. That's not counting the pieces for the frame.
Just to put that into perspective, this LEGO set has 150 pieces. This is the most expensive set LEGO has ever made. It has 7,541 pieces. This one has the highest piece count of any LEGO set at 11,695.
It is 28,160. That's not counting the pieces for the frame. It's pearlized silver, and that's pearlized gold. I created it just for Brick Fair. I put it together finally here. My husband made the suggestion that we call Quantico the National Museum of the Marine Corps and see if they would like to display it. And that means I don't have to display it at home.
Thanks for talking.
Thank you.
A couple of the interviews ended up being super long, but they were so interesting I didn't want to cut anything out, so I decided to cut them out. At least mostly, but I'm going to be uploading uncut versions of Mike and the Cyberpunk City and Coulter and his Unsinkable 2, so keep an eye out for those. I'll put links in the description.
Mike? What's up? Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure I've seen a video on this in the past. Has this been around for
A couple years now, yeah. It started out with Stefan Formentano. In 2022, he brought on like 11 of us to expand his vision for New Hashima. And since then, it's just grown ever since. This stuff is mine. So from bottom to top, and then this cube here, as well as this tower and this tower is all mine.
What are those cushion pieces?
Those are Duplo couch cushions.
Wow.
I thought that they looked really cool as like a prefab concrete panel. So it has a very like brutalist feeling to it.
Are you up to the helicopter pad?
Oh yeah, I built all that too. Unfortunately, the battery died in it, but the helicopter actually has a contra-rotation mechanism. You can find that on my Instagram page. It's MIJE_W. It's MikeW.
It's not just like regular pieces either. Like that's the second cloth from the elephant caravan.
Yeah.
Like that's a hard to find piece.
It's hard to find because we have bought up all of them. In fact, if you move around to this side, there's a rug shop.
Oh my goodness. So is that tassel one? What is that? Is that Lego?
That's Scala, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because there's so many of us in this collab.
Here's one more question. So I just built my first video set, and I hated it. So as a mock designer, I see some video figure pieces, but are there like video implements here?
There are actually. It's kind of hard to see. They're kind of tucked away, but like we have this like kind of club district inside the tower. There is a club piece like between on this side that uses like one of the pink video like containers. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
We use pieces from everything in this.
I had a feeling it would be here if it was going to be anywhere.
Man, we use everything. You'll find pieces that like nobody has heard of.
That's awesome. All right, cool. I won't take any more time, but thanks a lot for talking. This is amazing. Oh, here, let me give you this. I made cards if you have any interest.
Sick, dude. Oh wait, you're from Philly, aren't you?
Just outside, yeah. Why?
Dude, I am too.
Oh, no way.
Bring it in.
It sounded like a bad thing.
Nah, man.
Oh, this goes from Philly. Dang it.
Dude, man.
Culture Brown. We've got these cannons on the sides, and they are on both sides. And there's a little knob here where you turn it, and they will retract and extend. The most recent thing I added was when you rotate this, all of the sails move up at the same time. But these are made of a cotton fabric painted with 3 layers of gesso, pressed in a book press for 72 hours, and then run through a printer to get this detail on it. The printer did not like that, by the way. It was important to me to get a feel of like what the Lego sails did feel like. This is my design. This is the skull and crosshairs. On the subject of the minifigs, they are based off of me and a couple of my closest friends. This is Eric, the tech paladin, Anne, the warrior demigoddess. The one based on me, Lorenzo, the space pirate.
That's awesome.
This is Michelle, the Viking, Skuldrin, Larry, the dock worker, Captain Sharksar, Retlock. This is a Pinchbot. I've got a bunch of different Easter eggs and references to other themes. I've got a mini kit from the Star Wars games. I've got the piece of resistance from the Lego movie. Got the Infinity Gauntlet, the Palantir. Got one of the Orbs of Ogel from the old Alpha Squad theme. I've got more fire extinguishers, a crate full of googly eyes, a bunch of gold bricks, the Crystal Skull from Indiana Jones, and then there's also this sort of trophy room where it's just references to a bunch of different Lego themes and stuff. So you've got, you've got lightsabers, you've got Ninjago stuff, you've got the Mosquito in Amber, you've got Han Solo in Carbonite, you've got a red balloon because despite being 21, I still love balloons.
All right, well, thanks for giving us the full tour. That was really cool.
I also love your shirt.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
awesome.
I was going to do a quick interview, but I won't if you're busy.
I'm not going to not be busy.
Here with Chris from Bucks County Brick Shop. I just wanted to quickly say hi, but you're very busy, so I won't take much of your time. Hi.
Very busy. We're here. We're collecting all the money. If you got money, we'll take it too. Bucks County Brick Shop.
Classic Chris. Thank you.
After the fair, we went right next door to Brickmania, which is another upcoming store from the road trip, as well as the reason I went to Brick Fair.
I'm not really using this, but I'm back here with Chris.
Yes.
I haven't posted the video yet, but I was here about a week and a half ago to do
Yeah.
a video here. Spoiler.
On your road trip.
Yeah. And you gave me tickets to Brick Fair.
Yeah, I told you that Brick Fair was happening, and you're just like, "What's
Yeah.
Brick Fair?" I'm like, "It's a giant Lego convention." Yeah,
Yeah.
just see your face light up. But
It
yeah,
wasn't even on my radar.
so I mean, we're just the next door over.
Yeah. It's not on.
But yeah, so I invited you guys to come back today, give you some free tickets. I know it's a bit of a hike for you guys,
Yeah.
but it's definitely worth seeing. What did you think?
It was amazing. It was like too much to take in. I mean, a week. If it was there a week, it would have been too much. to take
It
in.
is.
But I want to stop by and say thank you for the tickets.
Not a problem.
And I also wanted to give you this because you said you had that set.
I
except
did.
for
That completes it. Yay! I have
And
my
I-
tiny little, my movie incorrect one. Actually, this is the only part of it I think they got right. Was that there was a
No,
water
no,
portal.
no. That was on the roof. It was up
Oh, that's
top.
right, because they went through the weird water portal. It's
Yeah.
been a while since I've got it, since
Yeah.
I've seen it.
You should check out my video. Oh, and actually, I printed out these tickets to give out. Tickets, business cards.
Awesome.
Thank you again. I'm glad I could
Not a
give
problem.
you
Like I
something
said, it's always good seeing you guys here. I know it's a hike, but thank you so much for coming out.
Yep, no
and visiting
problem.
again.
Thank you. I'll wait till the duck sound before. See, I'm still bad with the outfit, right?
It's fun, man.
Because right now I'm like, this is a problem for Future John, and then Future John edits, and he's
Future
like,
John's
oh,
like,
come
man,
on.
Past John's a bit of an idiot. You probably don't need to be recording all of this.
And that's it. I wasn't originally planning on doing a haul video for this, but I did get some Legos from Alex, some stickers from Beyond the Brick, and a solo Jeep from the new Jurassic Park set. So thanks, Alex, Beyond the Brick, and guy who sold me the Jeep. Also thanks to my friend Ethan for letting me borrow this awesome little camera to use for the video.